Is traditional fry-up the best breakfast? Is it the best breakfast? Or is it the mere representation of one? You know what? Let me explain what a fry-up is. Number one, around 92% of the English people eat a fry-up breakfast. The English are most famous for making their fry-up breakfast because it's a traditional British breakfast that's also known as a fry-up. I mean, I guess I could see why. All that eggs, sausages, baked beans, fried tomatoes, and whatever that is. Ooh, and some smoked ham. It's all that traditional British breakfast that seems to be going on every day. It's like magic. However, why did they create these fried breakfast? It's not that healthy too. Well, why? It turns out that 50% of under 35-year-olds in Britain prefer this more modern breakfast too. Cronuts, which are croissants and donuts put together, and spicy sausages and avocados on the toast. But why create fry-ups in the first place? What was this breakfast invented in the first place? Well, it was invented in the first place in the Victorian era when people needed a very quick breakfast that was filling so that they can work the whole day in the factory. Okay, so first point is that the traditional fry-up is the breakfast because it's a formula that works. And there's proof in it that it's continuing in its popularity. The second point that I'm trying to say is that the formula is adaptable to all tastes. Any combination will be delicious. For example, I don't like baked beans. Change it to ketchup. I don't like tomatoes too. But I don't like tomatoes, and just take it away. You can have either fried or scrambled eggs. With the yolk hardened or the yolk, if you burst it, it will flow out all that delicious yellow, chicken stuff. You can add bacon if you want to. And you could even add French fries. And the third thing I'm going to also have to say for everything is that early in the morning, people aren't awake enough to make decisions about food, so all they need to do is make a fry-up. Let me tell you 3 counterpoints, affirmative. Number 1, the full-cooked breakfast is no longer necessary since many people most of their days are just working while sitting down. Or making videos sitting down. Or designing something while sitting down. The second point I'm going to have to introduce to you is that the breakfast should be quick and easy to make for anyone to prepare. While the fry-up, as I should mention, a fried breakfast takes a very long time to make, as it includes those eggs, those tomatoes, those baked beans, those sausages, also I have to admit they're delicious, and those bacons. You can eat it for lunch, you know. Is that face sticking its tongue against me? I'll smother you up with ketchup. And the third and final point I have to say is that just because the fry-up is traditional doesn't make it the best breakfast there. Also, I have to admit it is tasty. I've tried some. There are nowadays more modern and healthier versions of foods. You could probably make this healthier too and vegetarian. And what would it do to vegetarians? Well, here's the thing that I should say. And here's my opinion on the whole subject. I would say fry-ups are the best English breakfast. But for other breakfasts, I could say the best breakfast in the world, it would probably be, that's actually a pretty hard thing. Eggs and bacon and sausages, that's the best breakfast in the world. Not a fry-up, obviously. It's too oversimplified to be a fry-up, and that's pretty much my opinion. But what about the poll? Well, the poll was pretty close. According to results I've seen online, 51% of people said that fry-ups are the best breakfast, and 49% say it was the worst breakfast in the world. Okay, maybe not worst. Google it up. Well, that seems to be happening throughout the whole entire world. Sure, I like fry-ups for a great breakfast. Also, I rarely have them because I'm not living in Britain. But the one thing I will have to say is that most British people should start eating traditional fry-ups. They could eat healthy meals later on. But I guess fry-ups, I don't recommend fry-ups to vegetarians though. So you're going to have to figure out a different breakfast for your gals. I'd probably try a fry-up again nowadays. But until next time, Shannon out. Peace. Ba 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 ba